Hey guys, Wannabe Ryan here with Wannabe Media, and today we are talking about prospects. Yes, 25 days of prospects. We are finally getting into the teens. We're at 19, and being that this is going to be our first teen player that we're talking about, let's make it a first-time position player that we're talking about. We're talking goalies today. Coming in at number 19 for me, Phillips Fedback. Now, interesting story about Phillips Fedback, right? When he was drafted, he was actually drafted at 19, kind of like Mason Lohrei. And kind of like another Bruins player that's on the team right now. He was drafted in the 4th round of 2021. The 2021 part is not what you want to hold on to, but a 4th round goaltender. Can we think of anybody else in the 4th round that was drafted and is now in net for the Bruins? Jeremy Swayman, anybody? No, I'm not comparing him to Jeremy Swayman. I just, I wanted to Pierre Maguire the fact that they were both fourth round picks. Jeremy Swayman, 111th overall, 4th round in 2017. Phillips Fedback, 2021, 4th round, 117th overall. When he was drafted, he was actually in the USHL. But when he was drafted, he played 25 games in the USAHL. In his draft year, he had a 2.95 goals against average, and he had a .910 save percentage, and that was good enough to get him drafted by the Bruins. However, then, after that, he goes over to Providence. Not the Providence Bruins, but Providence College. Notable Bruins players that have gone to Providence College, Noel Acciari. There you go. He was actually the captain of the Providence College. And his freshman year, it looks like he started because he played 34 games. In those 34 games, he had a 2.18 goals against average and had a save percentage of .909. So his goals against average dropped dramatically from playing in the USHL, but his save percentage kind of stayed around the same number, right? This season, and this is the reason he's at 19 and not like 25 or 24. Yeah, he's an older goaltender. He's 21 years old. This season, though, 15 games. He's only played 15, but hell, we're only in December. 194 goals against average. He's averaging under 2 goals a game. He's starting to shut shit down. Okay, his save percentage is up to .914, so a little bit up from previous years. Obviously, much better than last season. Much better than the year that his draft year. He's a 6'4" goaltender. He's 205 pounds. He takes up a lot of the net, and I think he's just starting to kind of find his groove, right? Starting to find that rhythm. Ice is smaller here. I'm going to keep bringing that up until I get blue in the face. I think he's a good goaltender. He's intriguing as hell, if we're going to be honest. I would probably expect him to be in college maybe one more year after this. I don't expect him to go all 4 years. I think the Bruins just kind of have a logjam at net because even in Providence you have, Kyle Kaiser, Michael DiPietro, Brandon Bussey, right? A logjam with the Boston Bruins with Jeremy Swayman and Linus Ullmark, right? Because they keep doing those splits. Not everybody likes the splits. Some people want a true number 1 goaltender and a true backup. Either way, though, I think Phillips Fedback is going to gain the most by staying in college versus trying to sign his ELC right now. I think that's why there is no rush, even going into next season, because, again, Linus Ullmark has 2 more years left on his contract. So I don't think any goaltenders really start to move until we figure out what we're going to do with Linus, what we're going to do in net. But Phillips Fedback is definitely intriguing that he's putting up those numbers in college right now. Yes, he's a little bit older than some of the college kids. So you have to take that into a tiny consideration, at least for me, because right now he's just dominating. He's absolutely the reason that Providence is doing better than expected. He's won them some games. He's stole some games for them for sure. We're going to show you some clips, some highlights, and then after that, we're going to kind of talk about him a little bit more, and then the video is going to be over.
Hey there, wannabe live, I guess. So I ended up finding some clips because when Ryan looked, we couldn't really find anything. I ended up having to go directly through the Providence College men's ice hockey YouTube channel and watching highlights until I found what I was looking for. So instead of him voicing over, it's just going to be the announcers. So enjoy.
Three-man rush, drop pass. Ardarian across, big stop, Svedback. That's his best save of the night, and that's nice passing by the Wildcats.
Even though this clip isn't necessarily a save, I just wanted to include it so you can kind of see that big body that Ryan was talking about, being 6'4".
Drive is blocked. Friars will clear the puck, and it is the second career shutout for Philip Svedback as they're out to salute the sophomore netminder. If he isn't goaltender of the week in Hockey East, there might be an investigation.
Okay, so from there, as you guys saw, 6'4", freaky athletic. He is the NHL of today's goaltender, right? You know, you've had your small goaltenders in the past, your Tim Thomases, John Van Beesbrock, small goaltenders, right? Now you've had your monsters, your Vasilevskis, your Ben Bishops, Dan Vladar's pretty big. A lot of the Russian goaltenders are pretty big. Linus Ullmark's pretty big. For me, it seems like a bigger goaltender is a better goaltender. It's kind of where the league's turning to, just because these players nowadays can just whip that puck in at any angle at any time they want. Projections for him, maybe an NHL backup. What's crazy about goaltending is we're seeing a lot of names that we don't know, right? A lot of players where they get drafted, they go away for a while, they come back. You know, Jack Campbell is a great example, right? Former first-round draft pick, career AHL goaltender, finds his way with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now he's, you know, and he's in Edmonton. He's not going hot, but again, it just goes to show you that, you know, goaltenders, they come out of the ground. It's crazy. So it's not far off to say that Philip Svedback, if he plays his cards right, you know, and if there's maybe a little luck involved, could be an NHL regular goaltender. Maybe not a starter getting 70 games, but he could be in the NHL for quite some time. If not, I think he could dominate back in Sweden. Either way, you want to take a chance on this guy, and I'm very glad the Bruins did. Liv, hit my music.